What's good, family? It's your boy Big L, sitting here at the train station, man, about to go take care of some business with my family. But I wanted to holler at y'all for a minute. I had to ask the question, is this generation, man, a generation of cowards? Do we have a generation of black men who refuse to take a stand on any issue? Even to the point where we notice and we see the influx of black men being abused by the police, killed by the police. Even on a self-preservation level for black men, but our lack of desire to rise up and to want to protect and lead and love and guide and nurture our women, our children, our families as a whole. There's a myriad of issues that are facing black America today. I mean, you can come up with 1,900 different issues, and you can come up with some legit justifications and foundations for why we're here. You know, many within the black community refuse to think that white supremacy has any issue or any role in where we are. Because when you mention that white supremacy, people automatically want to take that leap and say that we're blaming the white man, that we're blaming white people. And I think that's the furthest thing from the truth. There is a systematic racism that is afflicting black America right now. And how we defeat that is to be united on the same level against a common enemy, and which would be white supremacy. But there has to be something that rises. What is it going to take for black men to rise up and to decide that we're going to fight against the injustices of this world? Because it should fall on us, right? It should fall on us as men to do this. Now, feminism, whether it be whatever label you want to throw upon it, whether it be white feminists or black feminists, which is, to me, a whole nother issue. We have to begin to do something different as men to reclaim our neighborhoods, our communities, our schools. So how can we begin to do that? Well, one of the ways that we can begin to do that is we can get unified on a collective level and begin to come together and talk about these issues, having honest conversation about them, and not pushing responsibility or denying responsibility for many of the problems that we're having today. But to be able to go at these issues and dig deep in them, man, and address them joints, and ask ourselves and hold each other accountable for the foolishness that we're doing, man, to begin to network to address how we got here, to network problem solving, man. When you see your neighborhoods being gentrified, to come up with solutions, to rally around each other. When you got brothers who are coming out of the penitentiary, how you can rally around them. When you have brothers going into the penitentiary, how we can rally around them. So I didn't want to talk too long, man, but I want to begin to put some things in motion. Because here in the city that I live in Coatesville, PA, we're looking to have black men come together and rally and to begin to make moves for the community, for the betterment of our people, for the betterment of ourselves collectively, and get rid of this individualistic bootstrapping mentality that is so pervasive in our community. But what can you, as a black man, begin to do to make change in your community? What can you do? We need to begin to make changes, family. Look around your community and ask yourself, what can I do differently to erase this mentality or this label of us being cowards, punks? We'll fight against each other like there's nothing. It won't take much for us to pick up a gun and shoot each other in the street over what we label as disrespect. It takes no work to do that. It takes no justification. Step on a doggone pair of somebody else's Jordans and they're ready to fight you. You know, you hear the government always talking about how, you know, terrorism is such a issue. But man, most of us in the black community, we've hung out with a terrorist every damn weekend. May not be to the level of what we see with ISIS and over there in Iraq, but these are people who are quick to eliminate somebody else over a matter of disrespect. So we know how to do that. But now it's time for us to use our collective thinking to begin to come up with problem-solving techniques. First off, agree and understand that we have a common enemy, and that enemy is not us. We are not the enemy. We are not each other's enemy. And use that common enemy as a way and a platform to be unified, to come together. One of the chief dividers within the black community happens to be religion. The fact of, because I'm a Christian, I can't come together and build with other religions. I can't bang with Islam. I can't do those things. But at some point in time, we don't have to deny or reject our religious faiths, but we can use the tenets, the positive tenets of our faith, to rally around each other and come together and begin to build in our communities. We can make changes, man. We don't have to be cowards. We don't have to run and hide every time a problem comes together. We can intelligently come together to begin to build, man. Black men, you don't have to be a coward. You don't have to be selfish. You don't have to be focused on instant gratification. You don't have to be that type of dude. That's not who you were created to be. That's not what your destiny calls you to be. It's time to rise up and take a stand and reclaim what's rightfully yours. Let's begin to build, man. This is just another short blast, man, of your boy Big L with the Forum, man. You can catch me every Wednesday night on cvoiceradio.com with the Forum, every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. on cvoiceradio.com. The Forum. It's your boy Big L, man. I love you. For those who are awake, stay awoke. And for those who are sleeping, let's wake up. Until next time, we out.